Good morning guys, welcome back to Friday's video here at Barham Engines, well the Barham Engines van. So, I'm running a bit late for work. I've been stuck in traffic here for about 40 minutes, but didn't leave the house till sort of gone 9, because I got my friend Ben Beveridge, with his lovely big enclosed trailer turn up at my house today, and he has took the Lambo. So the Lambo is on its way to Ricky at RE Performance. I'm not sure whether Ricky has actually received the exhaust from Larini yet, or whether he's going to be getting it early part of next week. But as you all know, I'm on holiday next week, and Ricky has promised to get the exhaust fitted. We've got the service that's been done, MOT, and it's going to get it on the rolling road there and stick a few snap, crackle and pops in it, hopefully. Yeah, always a little bit like that when my car's left the garage. But yeah, really looking forward to getting that car back. Hopefully, providing the weather isn't too diabolical, we're going to be going picking it up. I know a lot of you guys that have commented in the past videos about it said that, yeah, you should definitely go and pick it up and bring it back. But if the weather's atrocious, I don't know, I can't bring myself to get it absolutely saturated underneath. But we may well do. And obviously we'll be sticking a camera on there, getting a good bit of that noise coming from the Larini GT2 system for you guys. But yeah, anyway, I'm just coming over the bridge, guys, so we'll get back to work. Got a good few things going on today. Obviously, it's the last day before my holiday, so I've had to get everything prepped for this week, for next week, get the boys plenty of work to do. There's a couple of engines going out. We've got the Series 1 Land Rover going next Wednesday. The Transit was going to be going today, but we mislaid our timing tool, so we've had to order another one, which we got yesterday. So Isaac's timed that all up. The guy was going to come pick it up today, but he's not. So Chris from CTS, that's the garage that's putting the motor in, he's going to come and pick it up next Friday, and he'll be dropping a Subaru Impreza engine off, which we haven't done for quite a while. So that'll be interesting to get in amongst the flat four. I think it's got a bit of a crank issue. So yeah, let's get in the workshop, guys, and see what we need to sort out before my week off. Right, I'm here back in the workshop, guys. So what we got going on, I had a pretty good sort out here. The work is slowly dying down on the floor. We managed to get rid of most things. So the Series 1 Land Rover, that's going next Wednesday. Customers coming to pick that up. Obviously, I won't be here. We've got a little 2-litre 8-valve Golf GTI out of a Mark III that we've got to go through there for another customer. Little Renault, that one will be going Tuesday, just waiting for a set of rings. Still waiting for him to pick up the Pinto engine there. But when he picks up that Pinto, we've got a nice, interesting motor coming there. We've got a BDA lump coming from him, so that will be really good. And Paul is mega excited about seeing that. The Transit, you can see Isaac has all timed this up now. So the timing kit that we were waiting for has a tool that locates in the end of here, in that position. It bolts into this bolt here. So that ensures that the crank's in the right spot. Then what you do, these are basically like verniers. So you've got a tool that goes through there. You see the bit at the back is joined to the camshaft and the sprocket is separate. So you undo all these bolts, put the pins in there, and then do the bolts up once you've took the tension out of the tensioner. Then you turn it over 2 3/60s and make sure that all the tools and the pins go back in nice and loosely. And then it is timed up, guys. So that is all done. All he's got to do is put the rocker cover on, the front cover on, which is a new genuine one. We never mess about with the old covers on these. They never go back on and seal up. So just a brand new genuine cover and the front crank seal, water pump up there, and that is done. But Chris was going to get the customer to pick this up today, but he's going to come and pick it up next Friday. And when he picks it up, he's going to be dropping a Subaru Impreza off. So that's going to be nice and interesting. So round here, guys, this is the Cosworth, the one that we had the disaster on last week. The poor customers had it built, put on the dyno, and all hell's broke loose. I'm just boring the first bore, and there's a reason I'm boring number 2 before I do the first one, and that's just so I can show you with the bore gauge what these bores are like once John has finished with the bore gauge over there. But yeah, these things are all over the place, guys. They're pretty much at worst gone about 5 thou oval.
So something's really distorted those bores. He's given us the go-ahead. We've ordered a brand new crankshaft in standard stroke, standard size, new bearings, new bridgeway rods, because we've got 3 of the rods are sort of okay. One of them probably would take some size in, but to be honest, if we've got to supply a new rod, really size one of the rods. By the time you balance them all, you're most of the way there to buying a new set of bridgeways now. I think 450 quid buys you a brand new set. It's not worth piddling about. There's the journal on the crank. That crank is bent more than 20 thou, believe it or not, from the middle to the end main. Cams, I've ordered 2 new cams from Newman Cams. We're going to put a BD14 inlet, standard exhaust, may as well while we're at it if we've got to buy new cams, new pistons, obviously, and just sort of go through it. So where are we with the MGB, guys? So I've sized the rods, just got to balance those rods, and that is all done. We have got to put 5/16 drill and tap on the end there for the 11 stud conversion, and then it is, once we've checked the crank, which should be perfect I'm sure, and we've obviously done a dummy build checking our running clearances, it's Meccano. We've got to put this together, so that's a nice little job there. I'm looking forward to getting in amongst that as soon as I get back off holiday. I haven't quite got round to doing it beforehand, but got enough on my plate, guys. You know how it is.
What's going on here then, Lee?
Hello, mate.
More balancing of pistons?
More balancing, yeah. This is the 1275 Mini over there. So obviously everything's new there. Check the block. All I've got to do on the block, like I said this morning, is drill and tap for the 5/16 thread, UNF I think, or UNC, can't remember, one of the two, and check all the rods and the pistons. So these are new pistons. These are neural pistons, which are good quality, but it's obviously, you can't guarantee they're going to be in balance, and sure enough, mate, they ain't.
Wow.
They're 3 grams different.
There you go.
So what I'm doing, obviously you've got to weigh them all with the pin and the rings and circlips if there were, but there isn't circlips on these. These are a press type or a shrink type in the rod, okay? So like I've said before, we've got to heat up the small end, put it all together before it goes off. You've done that, haven't you?
I've had a go,
Nice and nerve-wracking.
It is a bit.
So we've done the rods. The rod housings were out, although there's never been an issue with them before. Like I said, got to measure them, and these were all a bit out. I think at worst about 1 thou oval. So we've took them out to the slacker side of the clearance.
Yeah.
Weighed them end for end. They were about 6 grams different in total weight, and I think 5 grams different on the big end. So you can see we've took weight off the small end. You just take it where you can without affecting the strength of them. So they're all done now, just got to be cleaned. And as I say, these were 3 grams out, so if we weigh them as a complete lot, we've got 3815 near us, damn it. Same on that one now. And pretty much there, look.
So where have you,
so
where
on
do you
these,
take the weight out on the
first of all, what I do, if I can, I try and remove material off the out of the base here. So these are fairly easy. You just hold them in the lathe there gently and just turn it out a little bit. Not so much on the diameter, but a little bit there. You don't want to obviously go to the point where you get too thin on here, so it affects the strength of it. But we've got this last one to do, and you can see that one there is 0.8 of a gram heavier. So we've got to do that, mate. And then it is all pretty much ready to assemble once maybe you have stripped out the head and checked it out.
Yeah, I can do that later on if you want.
But more importantly than this, mate, who the bloody hell's that over there?
Special guest.
Hello. I'm going to take that mic and go and see what he's doing here and where the hell he's been. Give me that microphone.
Better edit it out.
Cut. So what the bloody hell are you doing, Paul?
What the bloody hell you been doing, Neville? Busy, mate, really. Just been had quite a lot of Alpha engines on the go.
Yeah.
Safety glasses.
Yeah.
Obviously
Need those, Lee.
been helping Mike quite a lot up in the unit with the cars. So we've just been busy, really, mate. So
a lot on your plate.
a lot on the plate. A lot on the.
Everyone's been wondering where you've been.
Well, there was rumours I got abducted by aliens.
Yeah. I heard that one, yeah.
That's not true.
No.
And there was other rumours I went to Mexico. But no, I didn't. No, I've just been working, mate, basically busy. And so yeah, so that's it really, mate.
Fair enough. What are you doing now? You sizing some rods?
Yeah, just a set of alpha rods, nice and oval, so I just sized them and look at that, mate. Look at that.
Very nice.
Halfway. Just sized a set of rods, really. At least very kindly let me use his rod honing machine.
Where is it?
Well, the honing.
Oh, there. This little contraption.
Nice little contraption.
Safety goggles, nice.
Safety squint. What about yourself, mate? What have you been up to? You guys been busy, haven't you?
Yeah, we've been busy, mate. Loads of stuff. Just, well, you can see when you look around.
Cosworth's everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't complain, can you?
No, you can't.
It's time of year, though, isn't it? Sort of stuff gets busy. People want engines done for the next year or next season, whatever. So
Yeah.
having to start thinking about it. So.
Yeah. Well. Have fun sizing those rods then, Paul.
Sizing.
See you later. See ya.
That
Still
man.
on, still on.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here, Paul.
I enjoyed my time down
It's
there.
just a shame you haven't got time for us anymore.
Don't be like
Too
that.
busy with your own stuff.
Don't be like
It's
that.
like having a celebrity in here, isn't it? It's nuts.
What do you think to that?
Look at that.
What
Is
their
that
rifle?
digital? That's it.
Maybe
Can't read.
that means I can read a micrometer on certain days, so I use a digital one, can read it every day. And today, like
Put it in large,
that,
please.
can't read it today.
Christ alive.
It's like, Lee, can you do it, set it for me? At that time, I did say it right, and you looked so proud. You're like a proud dad. He was like, he looked at me and smiled. I was like,
Amazing.
yeah, he's done it. He's finally got it after a year. Maths and numbers never been my strong point, though. That's the problem.
So, are you going to cope with me out with me not here next week, mate? I'm a bit worried. Can you tell? Keep going on about it.
I'll be alright, mate.
You reckon?
Keep John in chat, mate.
Keep your eye on John. Keep your eye on the apprentice.
Get the phone area. Is he all right? Yep. Feed him now. He's through feeding.
I'm not worried about him remembering when to eat because he bloody loves his breaks, doesn't he?
Doesn't he just?
Well, I'll be worried about him coming back from the van maybe anytime soon. He's about to know I'm back at 4:30, wasn't he?
Right, guys. This Cosworth here that has had the disaster on the rolling road was bored to 0.5. The bores were all over the shop. Obviously, it was number 2 big end that went, which is that one there. I've bored it to 1 mil. Obviously, the standard size is 90.825. So 91.825 is what it's got to go to. Now, I've bored it out to leave 3 thou in to hone out. I've honed it out to size, guys. And as you can see down there, it has not cleaned on number 2 bottom end. Number 2 bottom of the bore. It's just on that one side. And you can see the score marks going up, and to be honest with you, this thing is absolutely all over the shot. I think it's battered it sort of that way and closed it right up. So we're going to have to go to 92 on this. We're going to use a Wiseco piston. Wiseco are one of those manufacturers that go up in round figure increments, so they'll go to sort of 91.5 and 92, which is ideal really, because it means another 6 thou out of this will definitely clean the bottom of that. What we're left with on there is about 3 thou over the running clearance we want to give it. So although it's right just at the very bottom of the bore, the last sort of inch, it's definitely not worth doing that. So yeah, so we're going to have to go with the Wiseco pistons. They're the same crown as the original, same compression, but they are using they've got the valve cutouts in there. Obviously Wiseco are a good brand, so although I do like to use the originals, we go to 92. His other option on this would be to liner it, but like he said, if you're going to do one, we should do them all really, but obviously then there's the extra cost. So 92, set of Wisecos. It is a 200 block. If it was a 205 block, I'd probably suggest we do the liners, but these are a nice thick sort of bore on there. So we'll do that, 6 long studs, and then that block will be good to go again. So yeah, just goes to show, guys, as I say, fresh motor, sort of not too long on the dyno, and it's absolutely mullered, that bore. Well, there we go, guys, for another video. So like I've said many a times, I am on holiday next week, but I'm going to leave you in the hands of Isaac. Hopefully I'll get a little bit in, show you a little bit of Centre Parks. But yeah, have a lovely weekend. Enjoy your week next week, and I will see you the following week. Take care, guys.